Hey, Nation, Harry here with Arlin Sorensen. I mean, Arlin, we go back to the beginning. It's horrible.
Way back, when I had hair that wasn't white.
Then I think you were still on a tractor at times. So.
Yes.
Well, hey, listen, it's been a few years, so let's reintroduce you to SMB Nation. Quickly, tell us your story, and then what are the updates the last 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, well, as you well know, I ran an IT company for 27 years on my farm in Iowa, and we grew that. 2012, I exited that business to
2012, 10 years ago. Wow.
Yeah. Got out of doing the managed service gig and moved to the peer group thing and put my focus there. And we grew HTG.
Yes, sir.
And grew that to over 350 companies globally that were involved in peer groups. And, that's my passion, is really helping people through peer-to-peer interaction, much like you do through the community.
Yep.
And so in 2018, we were at a point where I had to either put a lot of money into the growth trajectory or find a partner to work with. And we went to ConnectWise, and Arnie and I struck a deal, and we became part of the ConnectWise family on January 1st of 2018. So I've been working as an employee. That was a big shift, right?
Yeah.
I was the boss for 30-some years, and now I have a boss. And but it's been a good run with them. They are passionate about community, as evidenced by this show. And so we continue our journey. We're serving over 600 companies now globally, and really focused on driving partner success, which is one of the core values that ConnectWise has for its partners. So my job today is they call me the ecosystem evangelist, which basically means I'm going to help partners get to where they want to go.
Nice work if you can find it, let me tell you.
So that's what I get to do every day, is get up and help partners achieve what they're trying to do. And so it's been a good run. I'm excited.
Well, tell me, what can I expect in lecture this afternoon with the steps, or what do you call them, mods?
The modes?
Modes.
The modes.
I'm going to attend that lecture. What's the basic story?
So I mean, the thing about modes really is it's a framework for communication. It's not rocket science and completely new kind of thinking, but what we found when we were doing the research was there's really 4 kinds of companies that are operating in the business world, not just in IT, but in all business. There's a startup company, right?
Yep.
Everybody starts there.
Yep.
And, 95% of them remain startups their entire time.
Yeah.
But when they break out, if they put together the right people, process, and profit, they can break out into one of 3 other modes. And really what that is owner mindset, right?
Yeah.
We have the balance builders. Those are folks that really try to build a business that supports their lifestyle.
Yeah.
They're not about lots of growth.
Yeah.
They want consistent growth, a little bit, but it's all about really working to live. That's the driver. And another one is what we call the value builder. They're the folks that are playing the long game. They want to move the business up and to the right with the intent that at some point in the future they're going to sell that asset and have what they want for the rest of their life. And then we have the empire builders. They're the guys that want to go fast. They're all about rapid growth. It's the go big or go home. We want hockey stick growth. That's where private equity usually comes into the picture.
Yeah, Arnie, the founder of ConnectWise, resembles that.
Yes, absolutely.
No question about it.
And so they give up some control, give up some equity to get that growth, and they're banking on something happening really quick. So,
well, 2 final thoughts. One is a friend of mine back in Seattle has been writing a book on the ferry. I'm not sure he's quite done yet, but it was from entrepreneur to employee. Paul Travis, entrepreneur, went to work for Avalara, the large online sales tax company, and he started to journal what it's like to go from being an entrepreneur to an employee. And it is a mind shift.
Absolutely.
Because in the phase 2, the balanced company, where I put myself, Arlin, I can go ride my bike in the Texas Hill Country at 11:15 a.m. I mean, I just get up and go do it.
Sure.
When you're an employee, maybe not.
There's no question that the mindset has to shift. I mean, the fortunate thing for me is that I work for guys that understand entrepreneurship and
Yeah, they do.
that
They
I'm
do.
not going to sit at a desk, and if I want to go ride a bike at 11:15, I can do that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I got it.
But it's still, the trade-off, right? I don't wake up in the morning wondering about payroll next week because I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I spent a lot of years where that was certainly something I had to think about. But I also am now surrounded by a team of people that, are all focused together. And so being part of a company going from 30 employees to 3,000 employees, there's a lot more resources available
Yeah.
to us. And we're able to do things today that we couldn't even dream of back in the earlier days.
Yeah, no, I get it. Well, final question. Let me put my analyst hat on. I always like to ask influencers. Name an event that's upcoming that people could expect to see you at, and maybe you could name either a blog or a book that you recommend people read.
Well, so I'm at all the IT Nation Evolve events for sure.
Okay.
The next big event that I'll be at with ConnectWise will be IT Nation Secure next June.
Okay.
And of course, this event happens every year.
Yep.
So I'm at all those events. I'm not sure what the event cycle is going to look like going forward, right?
Fair enough.
I was going to the
That's a
Datto
loaded
event,
question.
but that didn't actually happen. So I'll be at events. That's definitely part of my role. The book I recommend, Harry, is The Go-Giver by Bob Berg and John David Mann. It's been around a while, but that mindset is what defines community. And
I agree.
If we can all have the mindset of how we can add value to each other, we all raise the tide. You always talked about that.
Exactly.
Raise the tide for all ships.
Blue ocean and whatnot. All right, well, I know you're busy and you got to get on stage. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Harry.
All right.
Good to see you.